Going on, everybody? So figured I'd come out here and fool the 86 a little bit. Still covered in pine straw and pine cones and everything. Still a mess everywhere, really ain't cleaned nothing up. First of all, we couldn't get the chainsaw to start to cut up some of the bigger stuff. And then I was gonna move some of it out of the way with the old 300 there, but rear end's making a awful racket, so I'm not gonna put any more stress on it than I got to, because I needed to use it to be able to move my motors and vehicles around for now until I can get another rear end for that. But I was gonna start cleaning up the wiring and stuff on this truck. I think I'm just gonna leave it all how it is for now until I set the motor in it and figure out what all we need to keep and what we don't need to keep, because we're gonna use pretty much everything off the 305. You know, we want to keep all the factory gauges and stuff working. Truck also had cruise control. I don't know if any of that worked, but we may try to put that back on there. Daddy wants to keep it as original as possible. I did pick up a set of headers from a buddy of mine. I don't know what brand they are. They're like eBay specials. Got pretty thick flanges on them. Still trying to talk my daddy into putting headers on it instead of old exhaust manifolds. But he wants it to be super quiet, so I don't know if I'm gonna win that battle or not. But I went ahead and picked these up just in case. I think this here is the stuff for the cruise control. We need all this off for oil pressure gauges and whatnot. But I really don't want to have to use these manifolds because they got all the smog stuff on them, all these little valves and stuff. So hoping I can talk him into going with the headers. For now, we're just gonna get everything off of the here, front accessories and whatnot, get the 350 pulled over here, get the intake, front accessories and all off of it. Also, if y'all think I should keep this 305, maybe do like a junkyard rebuild on it, let me know. Probably got a little water in it because it was uncovered during the hurricane, but you know, it's a small block Chevy, it'll be all right. Yeah, if y'all think I should do a little junkyard rebuild on this thing, just like the video, comment below, let me know. Maybe we'll tear it down, throw some fresh bearings and some fresh rings in it, fresh head gaskets and all. Anyhow, you know, never know, might get a truck or something one day that just needs a good run around motor in it. We can throw this thing in there, but I don't know, y'all let me know. New bolt on that. Belt off. Pulley out of the way. And get that one a lot easier. Alright, so we got everything off the front of it here. I'm going to set it down, pull the intake off. And that way I can get all this off for oil pressure and all that. Let's see. Go ahead and pull all this off too, since we're going to try and make it work. Only thing I'm going to leave on here for now is the exhaust manifolds, because it looks like it's got a new thermostat in there. So yeah, let's get a hood up here, set it on. could hear it, but she ain't sounding too good. If anybody has a rear end for a 300 or a big red, I need one ASAP. Got the 350 pulled over here. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this compressor out of the way and then pull this intake off, and then I'm gonna pick it up with the hoist, get the hood out of the way, and then I'll pull the front accessories off of it. Might have to get this whole bracket out of the way first, then we get to that bolt. Stay. Now these vortecs are a little bit different than old school small block. All they got is 2 bolts in the front, 2 bolts in the back on each side. Of course, you got to have all this bull crap here all out of the way and undone too, though. All the bolts loose, but like I said, you got a bunch of other junk. Got a hose here, this here that goes to the exhaust manifold, which I done cut it in half. A bracket right here that's connected. So gotta get all that undone, and the intake should lift up off of there. Alright, we got her off of there. A little bit of junk, pine straw and stuff down in it, but not too bad. It's got a little bit of gunk in it, oil build up. Mike can clean it out of there. Usually I don't mess with that stuff, because once you get it all broke loose, then it just ends up in your oil filter, clogging all that up and everything else. But it's not too bad, so I can probably just pull all this apart and wipe it out of there for the most part. Alright, got her lifted up here, the hood out of the way. I'm gonna pull the rest of this front accessories off. Pretty new alternator on it. Probably pull these manifolds off of here too. I don't know, I might leave them on there and see if they might work. Might work in the truck there. I'll use these than I would the other ones if we got to use manifolds. But somebody said in the comments these wouldn't work in one of the other videos, so I'm not sure. Water pump goes in the pan. You need one of them. So drop that on there with the rest. Alright, well, we got the little vortec motor tore down pretty much all the way besides the manifolds. Like I said, I might just leave them on there for now, stick it down in the truck and see if there's any way to make them work, because if he ain't gonna use the headers, I'd rather use some manifolds like this than I would them over there on that thing with all that smog junk on them. But I don't know, hopefully I can talk him into using the headers. I think what we're gonna do now is see if he wants to paint this thing or what. We'll probably at least take it to the car wash, spray it off, clean it up real good. We got a full serpentine belt set up off a 96 up vortec motor. If anybody wants one, let me know. Come make me an offer and come pick them up. I reckon now we'll see exactly what he wants to do. Try to get an intake on the way, clean that up anyhow, and then we'll put the intake on. We'll set her down in the old truck there and go from there. But for now, that's gonna be the end of this one. So like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more. Later.